A Melbourne law firm could face investigation after dozens of confidential files were found dumped in an unsecured recycling bin in the CBD. The bin was overflowing with private documents including medical reports, a police record of interview, copies of checks, income tax statements, land title records and settlement deeds from lawsuits. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, tweet link the unlocked bin FLLLED with confidential documents left on the street in Melbourne's legal precinct. Photo, Chris V. Delago. There were also transcripts of audio recordings of a meeting involving senior executives of a former trade union. A former union official was facing disciplinary action after allegedly stealing cassette tapes that contained recordings of branch committee meetings. Share on Facebook, share on Twitter, tweet link the private documents in the bin included medical records and copies of checks. Photo, Chris V. Delago. The official was also accused by the union of attempting to procure an assault, before the dispute was eventually resolved with the financial settlement that was intended to remain confidential. Other files name a client who was being sued over a debt and had become agitated by the legal process. Advertisement Titan request code ISHO al ad push, ad spot -300 extension 250, pose 3. In a file note, a solicitor warns, he was indicating to us he had intentions of shooting and stabbing people. I explained to him that anything like that would be extremely stupid. He was quite surprised that I called him stupid. Most of the documents were marked with the letterhead of J.N. Ziguras & Co. lawyers, but the files also included correspondence from some of Melbourne's most prominent law firms along with WorkCare, the Transport Accident Commission and the Legal Aid Commission. Many of the files date back to the 1980s and 1990s. The unlocked recycling bin was left on a curb near the intersection of William and Little Lonsdale Streets in the heart of Melbourne's legal precinct. J.N. Ziguras & Co. lawyers, which was founded by solicitor John Ziguras in 1964, occupies office space in a building at 271 William Street. Mr. Ziguras, who specializes in workers' compensation cases, native title and tort law, did not respond to repeated requests for comment. A spokesman for Acting Victorian Legal Services Commissioner Russell Daly said he was unable to confirm if the matter would be investigated while our legislation prevents me from being able to discuss what we are doing about this particular matter. I can tell you that lawyers have an obligation to maintain their clients' confidentiality at all times. Disposal of client files containing personal and flash or sensitive information in an unsecure manner, regardless of the age of the files, may be a breach of that obligation. The spokesman said the Legal Services Board has previously issued warnings to practitioners about their legal obligations regarding the disposal of files containing private information. Please discharge your responsibilities of confidentiality by handling documents with care and attention, and disposing of the personal information of your clients securely and lawfully. It is vitally important that the whole practice is aware of this responsibility, including administration staff.